And Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. It is a Tuesday. I knew what day it was. I was just messing with you. I'm Cecil. This is Amanda, and we've got a great show lined up today. A lot of fun stuff for you. And if you want to know what's going on in the area, what show you got to watch all the time?
Carolina and Company Live. And we have a big giveaway for you today, too.
Woo.
We're giving away a coupon book with a bunch of Surfwater Promotions goodies. So you always learn stuff while watching the show and win stuff while watching the show.
And would you quit throwing things at the meteorologist?
Not when he gives weathercasts like this.
That it's 60 degrees outside right now? I better not get anything thrown at me for this one right now. At least 61 in Florence, Conway, and Myrtle Beach, 63 in Georgetown. Now, there will be a little bit of a breeze coming in off the ocean to cool things down along the Grand Strand. Upper 50s right now for the inland areas. You're going to see a good deal of sunshine for a little while longer, and then the clouds are going to thicken up later on today and into the evening. We're already going to start seeing a few returns on the radar, so a quick little splash and dash shower not out of the question. Notice the snow. Most of that's going to stay to our north with the cold air lagging a little bit further to the west. As we head into the late evening and tonight, the cold air will be surging in. It really depends on if there's moisture in place at the time of that cold air pushing into the area. Most of us should see maybe just a splash and dash shower. Slim chance border belt areas could see a flurry, maybe northern Scotland County in North Carolina, a brief dusting at best or worse, depending on how you want to look at it. But we will be seeing a good deal of sunshine for the day tomorrow, but a big drop in our temperatures. Low 60s from most locations for your highs today. Border belt in the upper 50s. Tonight, partly cloudy, windy, and cold. Temps dropping to the mid and low 20s. Wind chills tomorrow morning will be in the teens and single digits. We'll see a high of only 36 on Wednesday, 46 on Thursday. On Friday morning, we'll drop down to 20 and only make it to the mid-30s once again. Friday morning for the inland areas, you'll see a low of 17 degrees with a high of only 34. The good news, we're back into the 50s, heading our way into the weekend and finally getting closer to that freezing mark for those wake-up temps.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
I'm Crystal Costa with Good Morning Carolinas, and here's what we're working on today. A 14-year-old who was executed back in 1944 in the murders of two young girls in Clarendon County gets his day in court 70 years later. Find out what happened today in the courtroom regarding George Stinney. And President Obama says pot is no more dangerous than alcohol. We talked to a local doctor on exactly how smoking marijuana affects the brain in comparison to alcohol. And find out why online shoppers in North Carolina will now face sales taxes when shopping on Amazon. All this and much more tonight on your news at 6 o'clock.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We're live with the Grand Strand Humane Society, always bringing an adorable adoptable who needs a home. And today it's a big one.
He is big. He's strong. He's energetic. And he's very smart. He's one of those who would do real well with training. We think he could learn anything. He can be crate trained. He's about 2, and he's just a beautiful, strong boy. He needs somebody who will play with him. You know, run, hike, that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of dog parks in the area. I'm sure he would love that.
Absolutely, and he would love it. Yeah, he's a good, good boy.
Nice. And so if somebody wants to take this guy home, will they just come by the Grand Strand Humane Society?
Please do. Please do. 3241 Mr. Joe White Avenue.
Yeah, go check it out. And I want to talk about, you guys have a couple things coming up.
We do. We're excited. On January 25th from 7 a.m. to 1, we have a yard sale at the Paul Thrift Shop, where you were that day.
Yes, as a matter of fact, my shoes, I got these there.
And you can come shop some more. And everything on the inside, excluding furniture, I believe, will be 50% off. And then, of course, everything for the yard sale in the parking lot is discounted greatly. And then on February 7th, we have our next Lunch of Love, which will be at Mellow Mushroom.
Yeah, and that's great. What a good reason to get out, eat some lunch, and it's all for a good cause. It helps out all the dogs and cats at the Grand Strand Humane Society.
It does.
Head over there, take home this big guy too. He needs a home. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
welcome back.
To
That's a
Carolina
big
and Company
dog.
Live. A big dog, yeah.
Yeah, you need to take that home for Charlie. He could ride him.
He could ride him. He'd like to play outside today, not tomorrow or the next day, though. Holy cow, I can't believe how cold it's going to be. And, you know, just such a contrast because yesterday, you know what Charlie and I did? It was so nice. We went to the beach.
Y'all went to the beach?
I love to be able to go to the beach in January. That is why I live in South Carolina.
That's
the 20 degrees that we're getting is not why I
It was a
live in
nice
South
day for the beach
Carolina.
yesterday.
Yeah, it was great outside. So.
I went out to ride my golf cart and hadn't charged the batteries and it was dead, so I plugged it up.
So you got to ride to the end of your driveway and push it back up?
I didn't go that far.
Hey, I want to remind everybody that there's a blood drive going on. That's today till 3 p.m. It's up at Burroughs and Chapin at 8800 Marina Parkway. And, you know, it helps out the American Red Cross. They're always looking for blood, so go on there and check it out. And also this morning, I want to show you what we did this morning. There's Keith, the cameraman, riding in a, do you know what that is? It's a plane.
Airplane.
Yeah, we made a plane out of just a plain cardboard box. And that's what they're doing at the Waccamaw Neck Branch Library this Saturday. Check it out. It starts up at 10 a.m. and you can go over there. And it's really creative for kids. You have to sign up, though, so give them a call. But they do a lot of fun stuff out there that kind of gets the kids' creativity
I know.
going.
That's what back in Christmas when my kid was little, you'd buy him something, he'd play in the box.
Well, yeah.
That's why they love boxes.
Can be the coolest things ever to kids. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. All right, let's find out about today. Today's Tuesday. It's January 21st, and this is National Hugging Day. You hugged your husband this morning?
No, he's sick. I stayed far away
Stay
from
away
him.
from. All right, I hugged my wife this morning. It's also Women's Healthy Weight Day.
All right.
Keep your weight healthy. Birthdays today, 1940, Jack Nicklaus. He's 74. He won 18 major championships, and he won the nickname, of course, of the Golden Bear, a great golfer. 1942, Mac Davis. He's 72 from Lubbock, Texas. And Baby Don't Get Hooked on Me was one of his big hits. 1956, Gina Davis. She's 58. The actress. She was in Thelma and Louise and Beetlejuice. Yes, you remember that. Now, on this day in history, it was 1971. Alias Smith and Jones premiered on ABC TV. You know, you forget about some of these things. 1978, the Bee Gees and Saturday Night Fever album goes #1 for 24 weeks. I used to have a white outfit like that. Yeah. 1995, 52nd Golden Globes, and guess what? Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks, picked up just like a box of chocolates. All right, from the Know-It-All department, you ready?
Ready.
All right, it was in 1999. 37-year-old Bill Morgan of Australia is considered one of the luckiest people in the world. Listen now. He was pronounced dead for nearly 15 minutes. Then, after he came back, he won a car worth $17,000 on a scratch-off lottery ticket. Then he was, reenacting for a news person to show him how he won on the scratch-off, and he won $250,000 on a scratch-off.
Wow.
Got to be the luckiest guy in the world. He was dead, came back, and won 2 lotteries.
That is pretty darn lucky.
That is lucky. I just want to win one. Just one. That's from the Know-It-All department today.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, we got a giveaway up here today.
We do.
Yeah,
we have
check
a
it
ton
out.
of stuff up there. We've got the big old coupon book, attractions coupon book that's got anything and everything in it. Looks like we've have
Toboggan?
4 koozies so you can share with your friends. A toboggan,
Coffee mug.
bag, a coffee mug, and a T-shirt. Yeah. So all that stuff can be yours. To win, all you have to do is go to our Facebook page, Amanda Cecil Carolina. Go over there, click on the message button, and send us a direct message. Don't post it on our wall. Send us a message with your answer to this question right here. Do you like hot or cold weather? There is no right answer. What do
come on. You know what
prefer?
weather Amanda likes.
I like it hot.
Yeah, just no incorrect answer.
No incorrect
Just send it
answer.
out, and
Send
if we
us the answer.
and we'll pick it out, okay? All right, we got a lot more coming up. Just stay with us, okay? Don't go anywhere, okay?
No, I'll stay
You'll
right
be here for a while?
I'll be here
All right,
for
we'll
the
be
next
right
20
back.
minutes.
Stay with us. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now, coming up, the Horry Georgetown County Foundation is putting together their gala, and this is a pretty big event.
Yeah, it raises money for the Culinary Arts program over there at HGTC. We've got Tony with us to talk a little bit about it.
Thank you. The Horry Georgetown Tech Foundation Board is the fundraising arm of Horry Georgetown Tech. And in conjunction with the Shenda Rotosur, which is an international food society, we do a fundraising gala for the culinary arts students at Horry Georgetown Tech for their scholarship fund and for other important events and things that are needed by the culinary arts department.
Okay.
Now, how successful has this been in the past now, Tony?
Well, this is our 7th year coming up on March 16th. In the first 6 years, we've raised $325,000
Wow.
for scholarships.
Very nice.
That is
Last
great.
year in the one night we raised $83,000. It's amazing the community support for the event.
Yeah.
We're very fortunate in that most of the food and wine is donated, so we are able to write a check for almost all that money to the scholarships.
Now, you've got something coming you're auctioning off too, right? And they're painting?
Yes, we do. Yes.
Right, a painting?
Yes, painting is done by an artist, Robert Amft. Mr. Amft was born in Chicago and worked there for 50 years before moving to Myrtle Beach.
Okay.
He, in the 1940s, started, really originated spray painting with acrylics, which in the 50s, 60s, and 70s became very, very popular. But he is really credited as having invented this way of doing art. And we have a picture, it's called Clouds.
Right, we just showed it.
I saw that. It's 4 feet by 4.5 feet. Last year, his estate donated another picture, and it raised $6,000. Nice. We are hoping that everybody that's watching this show will call 843-477-2112 and bid on it.
Yeah,
That's the number right on the
there
screen.
on the screen. You can call. Can you call now?
No, you can call now. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you can.
But it's one of a kind, though. This is one of a kind paintings.
It is. It's going to be exhibited in the Richardson Gallery at Horry Georgetown Tech across 501 from February 10th to March 21st. Just before that, the weekend before that, it's going to be taken over to Croissants, and there'll be a reception there, and people are invited to come and see the picture or at the Richardson Gallery, and they can bid by calling that number, and they can find out the exact hours and times of days that it will be exhibited.
Nice.
All right,
so
there's
you
the
want to
number
get your bid in for
right
that.
there.
There's the number right there. And then how about the gala? Are there still tickets available?
There are tickets available. The food, it's a black tie dinner. It's prepared by the instructors, the Culinary Arts Department instructors, and the students.
Good.
Yes.
And it is good. We have 200 seats, and they're between the Shenandoah Sewer members and the Horry Georgetown Tech people that go and the community leaders, we sell out every single year. But again, tickets are available by calling that same number.
So you better hurry
Thanks, Tony.
if you want
Appreciate it.
tickets. Call now and then call to get your bid in on that beautiful painting.
That's
It could
right.
be
Thank you.
yours. Stick with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now we are talking about a big warehouse sale. It's for Notting Hill Fabrics, Gifts, and Interiors, and you don't want to miss it.
Let me tell you, if you've never been in that store, I went in there with my wife the other week, a couple of weeks ago, and You can't believe everything that's in that store.
There are a lot of things that you
cannot
can get.
believe
And
it
we've
either.
got Barbara here to talk a little bit about this warehouse sale that's coming up.
Thank you for having
You're
me.
welcome.
We only have a warehouse sale about every 2-3 years. And it is everything you can think of. It's furniture, dressers, beds, tables, chairs, drapery hardware, rugs, accessories, mirrors. A lot of the items that we have are things that were great deals, so we bought them. But thinking we could use them somewhere else, we have some antiques.
Yeah.
We are going to have this sale at our warehouse, which is in Strand Supply. It's 1337 Enterprise Avenue, which is off Seaboard. And we're also going to bring a lot of items to our store. And at the same time, we're having a big sale inside, which is going to be 20% off everything, which is incredible. And for those who are not familiar, which I hope there's very few of those of Notting Hill, we have a big fabric section with thousands of bolts of fabric, 20% off, clothing, jewelry, home furnishings, furniture, lamps, accessories, anything you can think of.
Wow.
So that will all be 20%.
And everything is on sale.
Yes. And it's going to be this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 23rd, 24th, and 25th, 10 to 6. So we really hope everyone will come because you can't beat this sale.
Yeah, well,
Where's
this is a
tell them the
big
warehouse
deal.
again. They didn't know that address again.
It is 1337 Enterprise Avenue. It's off Seaboard. It's actually Strand Supply has a group of warehouses there.
Yeah.
And we'll have signs and banners showing which one is ours, or we actually have 3. We're hoping to narrow them down after this sale.
So this is the time, if they want a deal on something they've seen there before, they may get it right now.
And you only do one of these every few years, so this
Correct. So this is a big deal, a great sale, and we've got things priced to move them on out.
Wow, very nice.
Don't
Looks like you're going to have to take your wife over there.
Don't tell my wife.
Yeah.
I think she watches your
She
program.
watches it
She's
at night.
going to know.
But just think about, think
Yeah.
about all the money you're saving
Yeah,
by
if you go
buying
now.
stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about it. But I mean, I loved it when I went into the store. It was unbelievable. I
Well,
was
we
waiting on my
just-
wife outside, and she stayed and stayed. And I
You
went in there and
kept
said, "What are
waiting.
you doing?" And she was still
Well,
looking
there's
at
so
me, and I
much to
started
look
looking.
at. There's so much
amazing.
inside
There
that
really
store.
is. And we're trying to upfit our store inside. We've got new wallpaper, new paint. We're switching a lot of things around. Kimberly just went to market, so we've got some great
stuff coming.
items. Yeah.
Wow. Well, Barbara, thank you so much. One
Well,
more
thank
time.
you
Tell
for
them where the
having me.
warehouse is. One more time.
The warehouse is 1337 Enterprise Avenue off Seaboard at Strand Supply. And then our main building is 77 North Kings.
Nice. And that warehouse sale is going on the 23rd to the 25th. You got to check it out. You can get some good stuff at a reduced price.
That'll be great.
Stick with us. We'll be right back. Coming up next on WPDE at 1 p.m. The 2, at 3 p.m. The Queen Latifah Show, and at 5 p.m. Dr. Oz. They talk about confusing health controversies surrounding soy.
All right, 7:30 tonight, entertainment tonight. 8 p.m., Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is an unbelievable show. If you just watch it once, you'll love it. 10 p.m., that new series, Killer Women.
Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., Rachel Ray. Cameron Diaz will be on there to share her secrets to getting a great body. 10 a.m., The Queen Latifah Show, and at 12 o'clock noon, Carolina and Company Live. We are back here with a fun show.
That's right, and we got something. Let me look at what this is now. Burr and Chafin's got something coming up at the museum. And this is, they always have a lot of great stuff going on.
That's right, the Art Museum in Myrtle Beach, and there's a phenomenal new exhibit. It opened up recently, and we've got Jim here. Jim, I was just there the other day. Your art is actually featured in this exhibit.
You know, it's great to be a local artist and to have your work travel around the country and then be so close to home. What you'll see on display at the Burroughs and Chapin Museum is actually international artists. I'm very fortunate and a young guy to be included in such an august community of artists from all over Europe and the world, so it's a good exhibition.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, it's people from all over the world. This right here is yours, made out of jeans, and it just amazes me how you can make jeans look like people. But some of this stuff is really interesting. And talk about the fiber arts. What does that mean?
Well, fiber arts actually is a broad spectrum of arts that cover everything that is traditionally considered handicrafts. So things like weaving and sewing and embroidery are what people typically think of as fiber arts. But if you go to this exhibition, what you're going to see is cutting-edge contemporary artwork that's using a lot of these traditional techniques and employing them in new and interesting and innovative manners. So this is really the best of the best, and we're really happy to
Now, how did you
have it
get
here.
How did you get into this?
Well, actually, this was organized by the Fiber Arts Guild of Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, a 200-member strong Fiber Arts Guild, and they organized this international exhibition. We're juried in by a really prestigious juror, and then it went to Pittsburgh. It's gone to California. It's come home here for me, which is really nice. But it is literally artists from as far away as Japan, England, Eastern Europe. So it's really an international sampling of the best in contemporary fiber arts.
Yeah, it's really amazing, and the creativity. I mean, there's measuring tape, and it's in the shape of a woman, and there's a suit that's made out of lottery tickets, and it's just unbelievable to see all these different things put together.
Yeah, the outpouring of creativity and energy that you'll see on display here is unlike almost anything else, and so it's a really unique exhibition, and it's a great opportunity for people to see something that's different, that's local, and not too far from the water.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been working in the arts for the last 15 years, so I'm really kind of a young guy. Yeah. But I've had a lot of success with my fiber art the last few years, and have lots of opportunities to exhibit now, and feel proud to call Myrtle Beach and Conway home.
Yeah, well, it's great to have you, and it's great to see I see your art everywhere, so that's spectacular. And you have to go check out this exhibit. The coolest thing is, it is free. Free.
That's right.
You get to go there for free. It's the Art Museum in Myrtle Beach. It's located right down there by Springmaid Pier. Check it out. If you've never been there, there's a spectacular view of the ocean, too. But go see it and stick with us. We'll be right back. We've got a giveaway winner coming up next.
Hello, I'm Cecil Chandler. When I found out that bioidentical hormones are for men as well as women, I just knew I had to try it. I've been using bioidentical hormones now for over a year. I feel better than I did when I was in my 20s. My energy level is improved, and I just feel great all the way around. I feel like I'm on top of my game. Dr. Everson works with his patients to make sure you're getting exactly what you need to feel your best, because you've got a lot of living to do. Call Bioidentical today for your consultation. And welcome back. I think we got to find out who is the winner of all this stuff today.
That's right. Well, there was no right answer, but I would like to say that a lot of people said that they like hot weather better. Our winner, chosen by random, Debbie Pros. Usury. Congratulations. Yeah. She likes both. You like hot and cold. All right. Hey, well, then good. You must be happy all year round. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoy all of your stuff. And we've got lots of giveaways coming up, too, and a few more of those little coupon books to give away.
Right.
So thanks a lot. Have a good one.
Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. What day is tomorrow?
Hump Day.
Hump Day. We'll see you then. Have a great day.
In Myrtle Beach, you're watching News Channel 15, your station.